Summer school. Summer school starts today. It's about time to leave.
Good morning.
Morning. Whew, it's already so hot at this hour. By the way, have you heard anything about the dates for the health checkup? I think I did. I haven't. What? Really? I told Junpei to let you know. Yours is on August 14th, Busy. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. I need to be in a room with air conditioning, stat. It's the first day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Inteligente. 11. It's the second day of summer school. I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Oh, focus, pocus. Still, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, anyway, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Despite originating in the 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Marseille and the Rider decks. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we will be using the Thoth deck. First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78-card tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, or number cards. The minor arcana are also sometimes called pip cards. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the Universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards, one by one. The first card, numbered 0, is the Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also maturity. The High Priestess represents complication and inner knowledge. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It is a symbol for religion.
That is to say.
The Lovers represents choice. Here, the individual finally begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and what is wrong. Hermit represents self-reflection. In other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities it brings. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and new begins. Now, let's move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening one's eyes to the world allows for growth. And then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual's values will start to collapse. It seems as if there's nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, this makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end, when looking back on the path one has traveled. The final card is the universe, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. And that's the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet.
Well then.
Well, now you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail. So, is it a big deck as opposed to 56 cards? It's about 22 cards larger. But most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next, let's talk about fortune telling using the major arcana. First, you will need to shuffle the deck. First, you will need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now, this is important, so pay attention. Mr. Edogawa continues to drone on and on. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention in his lecture. It's the third day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to stay awake and pay attention during lecture. Boom, boom. Okay then. It's the fourth day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. The game is really like, here are points. Just take them. Please. Get out of here. It's almost time to head to summer school. I need to stop by Tatsumi Memorial Hospital on the way back later today. Now, let's begin. Yod He Van He. Hav. Yod He Hav. Vav He. How are you all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now, let's continue with our special summer course, The Truth Behind Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of the Hebrew scriptures, but, as I mentioned before, it had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay then.
So, who was the first person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long ago. However, because it features such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is Gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is notarchon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There is also temura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, comprised of the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 nodes represented by the Sephirot. Sephiroth? And the 22 paths connecting them all come together to form a map of God's creation and the spiritual ascent of man. Where did we come from? Where are we going? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? These answers lie in the Sephiroth. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephiroth every so often. When you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephiroth as well. This is going to be on the test, you know. They say knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. If you find yourself struggling, well, you may wish to turn to the Sephiroth. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right. The same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Good evening, Gamer Bear Loki. How are you? Do you prefer... What do you prefer to be called? I do hope you're having a good evening, considering it is 2:09 a.m. I'm gonna be going for a little longer. Whatever works, you can choose. Okay. My weekend is going pretty good. That's good to hear. It is Saturday. 3 a.m. for you, so you're an hour ahead of me. Nice. What you got planned for the evening? Anything fun? Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm gonna be hanging out with some family, I think, a little earlier in the day. And then I have work. I gotta check when I have work, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3 to 9 day. Taking my V Rising server on a brutal difficulty. Ooh. I have a friend that played V Rising. He liked it. He had a good time with it. It seems like a solid game. I had a good time with it as well. And then it was one of those things where, like, I started focusing on other games because V Rising seems like it's really easy to sink like 200 hours in and not realize what day it is. And not telling my friends that they're playing on it. So they're just gonna spawn in and they're gonna be like, why can't we kill anything? It's so mean. I love it. Yes, that's right. The same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Now, continuing on. According to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office as of the 2nd semester. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations with tarot cards.
As such.
But I won't have time for that during the lecture. So if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. Mr. Edagawa continues to drone on and on. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to his lecture. That's what they get for saying it was. Ooh. Yeah, if anything, I've learned not to criticize a game. Like, if I do play something, I'll play it either on normal or easy, because the thing is, if it's a game where you don't get anything, like Skyrim, hell yeah, I'm playing it on normal. I might lower it to I might lower it to easy, but that's like to level up, and then I'll swap back to normal. But in my opinion, there's no reason to play on anything above normal for most games unless you get a benefit from it. Like for Oblivion, I would not play that on hard mode because you don't get anything from playing on hard mode. Normal seems like it would be a nice run through. But not difficult. It's an increase in rewards, so they get a benefit from it. Yeah. But like Persona, I would not play it on hard mode. Visions of Mana, I do not intend on playing on hard mode because everything is just tanky. Play it on normal mode, or if I want to sprint through it on easy mode, because it's a huge open world, but you don't get anything from killing monsters aside from experience. But you also gain quite a bit of experience from just quests. So I should go to Tatsumi Memorial Hospital for my checkup.
Thanks for being so patient. That just about concludes your checkup. Sorry yours ended up taking so much longer than everyone else's.
It's about time. That's alright. I don't mind.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. Although we could have done it another time and taken a full day for it. Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we had to run so many more tests on you. Well, based on how you performed so far, I don't expect there to be any problems. Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?
You could say that.
That's understandable. But I don't think there will be any issues with your test results. And based on what I'm hearing from Kirijo-kun's reports, you've been performing just fine. I truly am grateful for everything the team has done.
But yeah, like I was playing V Rising. I'm sorry, I will bounce around a little bit. I'll try my best not to. V Rising. I played for 6 hours. Had fun. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on one video game when I have this huge backlog that I intend on no way at.
Especially you.
Hmm.
Things have really changed for the better since you arrived. Our team has grown. And we've even figured out how we can eliminate the dark hour. In a way, you've sort of gotten the clock ticking for us again. It's almost as if we were just waiting for you these past 10 years.
Yeah, V Rising, if I remember correctly, kind of plays like Diablo 2 to some degree, where, yeah, you gain, the harder the difficulty, the better the rewards you get. So I wouldn't be opposed to playing it on a harder difficulty, but not right now. Not with my backlog.
I'm afraid I can only support you from behind the scenes. But I'll be counting on you to eliminate the 4 remaining shadows. Now then, it's getting pretty late. Why don't we get you back to the door? Oops, excuse me for a second. Thanks for your help the other day. Uh-huh. Yes. It's missing from that document? It's urgent? Wait, but by today?
Looks like he received an urgent call. I should head back to the dorm alone. I think after...
Iwatodai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
I think after tomorrow in game.
Oh, it looks like you're at Iwatodai Station now.
After tomorrow in game, I'm gonna hop off.
It's so late. We were starting to get worried. Did you run into any trouble?
Not yet. My checkup took a while.
Oh, I see. I hope everything's all right.
I mean,
I'll let Kirijo-senpai know. We're in the command room right now.
can't you just send Kirijo to pick me up?
I'll go ahead and navigate you back to the dorm. I'm sure you'll be fine, but considering what happened with Koro-chan, I'd rather play it safe.
Thanks. Understandable.
Wait, I can sense a shadow,
Okay.
and it's really close to you. It's over at the Moonlight Bridge. It's too dangerous to go alone. You should stay put until everyone else gets there.
No.
Oh no, there's another reading near the shadow. It's a person.
All the other quick.
Oh, wait.
Nah. Nah.
Oh my. And what have we here? So
Bro, I just want...
power, so much chaos. I'd not be foolish enough to turn my back on such a predator. And on top of that, we have an unexpected guest tonight.
I just want
Very favorable
to eat some
situation.
food and go to sleep.
So, given this little predicament, how do you intend to partake?
I'm here to help.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, is it?
I mean, I could defeat him and then defeat the shadow.
Sound reasoning.
Hmm.
What a hapless night, is it not? Well then, shall we begin?
Do this. Debilitate. Ew. Just lower your defense.
So that's your strategy. This too is fate.
I mean, hey, if it helps, it helps. I don't think I need to let him know that I can swap personas.
Dodge this.
Uh-oh.
I'll go with.
Hmm. This doesn't look good.
It was quite respected, but it's time to end it. This too is fate. As a reward,
Okay, okay.
let me show you my power.
Mm-hmm.
Come, Persona! How about this?
So you can just call your persona and be like, homie.
The finale was surprisingly unsatisfying, wasn't it?
Mood. The defeated shadow seems to have dropped something. A gun.
Your persona ability is truly fascinating.
We're not skipping past that,
different
bud.
from the one I saw the last time, isn't it?
No.
So, you can choose from multiple personas to fit the situation.
No.
You must be burdened with an extremely unusual fate. It seems your friend has arrived. Then I suppose I'll have to be on my way for tonight. What is your name?
Easy.
I'll see to it that I remember. Enemies though we may be, I'm not one for leaving a debt unsettled. I shall have to repay you another time.
Repay me for what? Me
Are you
too.
Did you already defeat the Shadow? Good work,
Yeah.
but that was an unnecessary risk you took.
I had help.
You can fill me in on the way back.
No.
In any case, I'm glad you're okay.
I explained what happened on our way back to the dorm. Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You had a long night, huh? On that note, let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'd like to look into Strega with the chairman's help. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Also, I understand your circumstances last night, but try to avoid staying out late from now on. Well, I didn't have an option. So, take it up with the chairman. The last day of summer school, despite the summer heat, I managed to stay awake during the lecture. Boom, boom. At least summer school's over now, but doesn't it feel like we kind of wasted our summer vacation? I'll have to make a bunch of plans to make up for it. I wonder if anything's going on soon.
Suggestion.
I'm currently aware of a summer festival tomorrow and a film festival the following day. Oh, that's right. Wait, Igus, are you thinking about going to the festivals? Indeed, my data indicates that festivals and other events of the sort offer unique experiences. So, for investigative purposes, I plan to infiltrate such a shindig. Well, try not to stand out too much. I love how Igus just acts like nothing's wrong. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, Dizzy, I do have something of a life lesson in mind. Though it might not necessarily apply to you. Still interested? It'll be 100% free. It seems like President Tanaka wants to talk to me. Then let's not tarry any longer. The clock's ticking. Pay attention now.
I've decided to make a donation.
Oh.
Raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. It's a long-term investment.
Okay,
Children
bud.
who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this.
President Tanaka handed me a piece of paper. It looks like a thank you letter from the charity group.
I received it the very next day. Guess I can't back out now. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. Say, I'm the one who made all this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. If it wasn't for our conversations, I probably wouldn't have considered this. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for so wisely taking note of this.
Beneath his selfish demeanor, I can tell he really appreciates me. I feel like I fully understand him now. Okay, bud.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Devil Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the devil within thyself.
Mega stuffed Oreos? Dipped in milk? The Devil Social Link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Beelzebub, the Prince of Demons.
You can keep that letter. 10 million. I worked myself to the bone for that money. And all I have to show for it is that piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling.
Thank you, letter.
I'll be going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere.
Oh.
If any one of them were to find out, my brilliant plan would be ruined. Oh, by the way, about that exclusive modeling contract, I've decided to pass on that deal. Rather, it's your fault for sending me mixed messages. Anyway, quit associating with shady middle-aged men like me, and find what truly makes you happy. Bye forever.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm. Oh, President Tanaka being all sweet. And then tomorrow, I'll be able to make a lot of progress on the story. Summer vacation continues. Come to think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine today. Why would you get out of bed, go to the mirror, just to go back to bed? I've got a few messages. To go with the festival today. Mitsuru! I'll head to the shrine when it's time. No.
It looks rather busy. Aigis, be sure not to stray too far from us. Are my words even registering to you?
She can't help it. She's being curious.
Yes, with the amount of data there is to collect here, I cannot help taking time to process.
Fine, fine. Just make sure to stay close to us.
This aroma.
This is takoyaki. Would you like to try some? Shopkeep. I would like to purchase one.
Shopkeep? Got it. Aren't you a lucky guy with two beautiful ladies? I'll throw in an extra for you. On the house.
On the house? Do the takoyaki have some kind of architectural purpose?
Oh, I guess.
Extremely high temperature juices have spurted out from inside.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Looks as though you've had another valuable experience. You should have some too. Show Aigis the true nature of takoyaki. As for me, I'll have to decline.
Why though?
Those are masks. They're worn over the face as a form of recreation.
One can find enjoyment by hiding one's face?
Hiding your face isn't the objective exactly. Rather, you get to experience having a different one. Putting this into words is proving difficult.
So then, by wearing a different face, you are able to become a different version of yourself?
Yes, that's about right. Your degree of comprehension is actually quite stunning. At this rate, a few more tests and the chairman may give you permission to go out on your own.
I look forward to that.
Hey there, ladies! Want to try your hand at a lucky draw? Make some nice memories? What do you say? Odds are looking good. Lots of winning tickets left.
Why don't we give it a try?
The box is filled with triangular lottery tickets. Up and dig down to the bottom.
This game looks fucking terrifying.
Congratulations, you won! Wow, you must have incredible luck to win on your first try. Here is your prize. Enjoy.
Jack Frost doll.
I have won a water pistol. Between this and my onboard firearms, which is more effective in combat against the shadows?
Here, let's trade. In exchange, I'll give you these marbles I won. They're beautiful, don't you agree? Well, I think we've seen all the vendors now. It's starting to get late, so let's head back.
Not yet. The mystery of the shooting game is yet unsolved. I precisely struck the item to unbalance its center of gravity, yet it did not even budge.
Perhaps you should ask Iori the trick behind it when we return. Come on, let's go.
We decided to go back to the dorm. Now I can save and, well, after getting the home shopping show. Today we're sprucing things up with a summer-only Amazing Commodities Monday special. There's a colorful voice coming from the TV. Wow, crisp paper. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
I gotta buy all of it. Okay. Okay. It's 8:17.